Alright, the stats, crit and status chance are meh, with a very good crit multiplier. My shards, none of them affect the build. Also, I will be showing the mods, but I'm going to be talking more so about the builds while I'm just randomly showing you, like certain mods and stuff. Both of these are actually flex slots, but if you're going to actually use the Vesper as your main damage dealer, then absolutely use Arcane Pistolier. It is a huge quality of life improvement. Now, if you're just going to keep it as a pocket hand cannon and whip it out whenever, you're not going to need it. But if it will be your main weapon that you're going to use, and it is viable for that, as you saw, I didn't struggle for life support, then Pistolier. Definitely. My pet, just a primer. Instead of viral and heat like I normally do, I actually opted in to add radiation and magnetic. But other than that, it's just a better primer. That's that. Nothing special about that. Now, here is the actual build, and before I get to, really talking about this one, I do have a kind of so-so pistol Acuity setup that I, kind of played around with and tried, and Acuity is good for this pistol, and I'm going to show you in a second. It is good, but honestly, for running blast and gas, having multi-shot is a lot better than running Acuity. But if you did want to try it, like I said, this is, a half-cocked build that I, was just kind of trying, so use this and then make it your own if you really, really want to run Acuity. But having multi-shot is significantly better for running blast and gas. Just there for you to take notes on. As I said, I'll be showing you the mods, randomly as I'm talking through this, so the new Leaded Gas mod gives us free gas, basically, and it's so nice, because having blast and gas is amazing. Now, I have secondary innervate for all of my crit. I didn't even bother modding for crit at all, right? And because we're running secondary innervate, we're losing a lot of base damage by not having secondary deadhead, which is why we have semi-pistol cannonade, in addition to, the extra punch-through that it gives us. And I have Galvanized Shot as well, because it helps with status chance and a little bit of scaling, even though I'm pretty sure it's additive on this thing. Galvanized Diffusion, because the more multi-shot you have for the setup, the better. Facial Elementalist, because anytime you're running, blast and gas, you should try, if you can fit it in there, to have Elementalist for that status damage. This Augment is so nice to have, and I honestly hope that this is a precursor, a little testing the water kind of thing, for them to give us just a straight-up gas mod for every weapon. I am super duper hoping. Also, I do have Prime Heated Charge, but you don't need it. I only put that there to make blast because I didn't feel like forming again just to get off of a dash, so so that's why. But the reason we're running this instead of an Acuity build is specifically for the fact that multi-shot is going to help you proc a lot more blast. And that is important. As you saw, it was working gorgeously and just ripping everything apart, including single target. But as you can see here, there is 62 status chance, which with a single shot is not super great, but because of Galvanized Diffusion alone, it's a great amount. It's a beautiful amount, because multi-shot helps with your status application. The more shots you have, the higher chance you have at proccing any status per trigger pull. So that is why we are running this instead of an Acuity build that strips all multi-shot. And that's the important designation, that multi-shot will help you apply more status. So, 62% chance, no big deal at all. In fact, it's kind of great with Galvanized Diffusion. Like the gas build I made with Acuity, it was good, but this just takes it to a whole nother level. The damage output that this Vesper is capable of now is what 1911 fanatics think that their 45s can do IRL, okay? It's so much fun. But yeah, that's the build, guys. Just with that, this mod is very fun to have, and I hope, like I said, I hope it's a precursor to them giving us a gas mod like what we have with magnetic and radiation, because I so badly have a need to have gas and blast weapons. Like just straight up full auto LMG gas and blast. I want that so bad, so badly. And I will also be covering the Augment once, once we can all get it, for the AX52 as well. So I hope you guys can have fun with this build, and that you guys tweak it to your playstyle and you have loads and loads of fun with it. I hope you guys have a good day, a good night, and may RNG be in our favor. Oh, he was cutting that tree now.